When it comes to the pitches, Craig, the bullpen continues to struggle. How do you fix that?
Yeah, I think we've seen the bullpen more active over the last week or so in terms of getting in the game and usage. Getting starters out maybe a little bit earlier and trying to attack opposing lineups that way. I think there's obviously personnel options that you can think about. But beyond that, as it relates to the guys that are on the team, I think you think about two things. Number one is how do you create the best matchups that you can? So making sure that we're bringing in the right guys at the right time. And I think recently we have seen that we are doing that pretty well. And then also making sure that we're throwing the right pitches and executing them. And so, I think there's been a shift toward getting back to making sure our relievers are throwing their best pitches when the game is on the line, and really leveraging our strengths.
Craig, I've heard a lot from you, from Alex, from some players about a sense of urgency, but I haven't seen one. And I think I speak for a lot of people in not understanding why we are sitting here on May 29th after 5 straight losses and Roman Anthony is crushing the ball in Worcester. What's the timeline on his potential call up, and why have you been hesitant to do that?
Yeah, so I think it's a fair question, especially when you look at Roman's performance, in the upper levels of the minor leagues and notably in AAA to start this season. And Roman can be a really, really good player, which we think he is, and still have some development opportunities that he's working through, whether that's getting comfortable in left field. He missed a little bit of time with an injury to his throwing shoulder, working on some things at the plate, despite the fact that the stat lines are going to scream otherwise. But I think we also need to be mindful of the environment that Roman would be coming into and the pressure that we could potentially be putting on a 21-year-old, in the midst of a losing streak to come up and save the team. So Roman's time is coming. I don't think there's any question about that. And we've got to figure out, kind of what is best for the organization, what is best for him.
But I would just say, Craig, Christian Campbell wasn't in a good position. He's playing second base. He had an awful throw yesterday that cost you the game, but he's here because you need him. He's good. He has talent that the team lacks. I'm just speaking for myself. If Roman Anthony comes up and goes 2 for 20, I don't think people are going to be saying he sucks, get rid of him. I think at some point you have to weigh the impact positively that he would bring to the club against whatever negative component to his ability to understand up